Hello Internet, welcome back to our Fire something series. I don't know if you noticed this, I'm pretty bad at naming my series. Never really been particularly good at that. Same with when I write a novel, I never really come up with great names. So last episode, we got squared away at our base. We realized that the desk does not qualify as a table for crafting reasons, so we're just going to end up smashing that for wood eventually. Really don't have options for building our own. It is 9 a.m., man, and we woke up pretty recently, so I don't think that there's a lot we're going to be able to do today. Just because, sorry about my chair, just because we're still not in great health. I mean, I think we'll slink down and see about checking this boarded up house because there shouldn't be too much monster density back here. We did peek out front and we saw monsters that we really don't want to engage, specifically the Zapper zombie. So I don't know what to do. We might head up here and check these houses. Apparently there's a cabin out here, but I don't think cabins really have very much in the way of loot. We do have turnout gear, so it's not like we're, at risk of super amounts of damage, but yeah, I really don't know what to do with myself. I guess we eat and drink first and foremost. Find ourselves, yes, eat the meat pizzas because they will be going bad before too long. Let's go ahead and grab something to drink. Is it still, where's my water? Water's down here. Some water. We are in minimal pain, so I think we're safe to venture out into the world. Let's take a peek out back and see what we've got going on outside the rear of the house. It does look like we're right up against, it's a park. Okay, I was going to say a forest tile, which could have been good for foraging reasons. There is a zombie over there, but it's a basic zombie. Yeah, it looks pretty clear back here. I don't suppose, nope, zoom out. I don't suppose that guy has seen us. He has seen us, despite being pretty far away. I guess we let him come over here and we fight him. Where have you gone? There you are. There's a cart of some sort over here. It is a food vendor cart, so there will likely be a lot of food in that. I don't really know what objects would spawn there necessarily, but I think it's fine. We have our halogen bar equipped. We're going to go ahead and just bludgeon this gentleman and or lady. It was a gentleman, apparently. Grab that lighter for sure. Grab the potato chips. I think what we'll do is wrap around this forested area. There's a zombie out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe it was chasing that rabbit. It's going to come to investigate and fight us, but we want to wrap around the forest so we have a little cover as we approach the road. We don't want to be exposed to a lot of enemies. Oh. Yeah, today's Christmas Eve, by the way. I don't know if anyone cares. Brainless zombie. Yeah, I suspected there would be corpses on these rose bushes. Definitely take some of this stuff. So basically everywhere there's a blood spot, there's probably a corpse. The problem is pressing up towards the road and ending up exposed to a lot of enemies. How good is your vision? You're really far, though. Tough zombie, zombie child. Definitely want to pulp these while we have the opportunity. Okay. Oh, another cart. So there's going to be a lot of food here. And if we really need to... Oh, there's not a lot of food here. Just a sloppy Joe. If we really needed to... Let's look at... does this have a battery in it? It does, but it's at 0. I was going to say we could use that to temporarily freeze some food. Or cool some food to keep it from spoiling. We could use this as a storage container to haul around with us. I don't think we're really going to do that. Let's check what we've got here. Nope. Check for food. Hamburger, fast food, french fries, cheese, pepper, cola, and mayo. I'm not even going to take the mayo because it's like, yes, there are crafting recipes with it, but I almost never get there. So a lot of perishable food that will go bad in, not very long, but it's something. So we're going to head back to base and drop that stuff off just because we don't want to clutter our inventory as we're moving to loot. In fact, we should pick up, I know this is counterintuitive because it will clutter our inventory, but we should grab the hammer and screwdriver because we don't have a toolbox or anything and we kind of want to have those tool qualities as we travel around the world. I already cleared this house. What are you doing in there? Okay. Bludgeon, 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 bludgeon. You hit my hood. How is that hood not destroyed by now? Let's look at our hood. It's been destroyed. Okay. It's been destroyed and removed from our body. That's fine. Be careful as we cross here. Have you spotted me? Just so I kind of want to be able to know if something's going to be sneaking up on us. We should be able to pry. Boarded up, damaged door. Since it's damaged, I don't know if we can actually pry the nails out of here. We can, but we still can't open the door. So we're going to knock that down. We're going to step inside. Why can't I see down here? I guess light blindness, probably. Oh, the disappearing furniture tiles, by the way, that is actually a bug that was not intended. I found out after I recorded the last couple of episodes where I pointed it out, and it turns out that that's actually a bug that is not working as intended. This house is not... Okay, they have meth. I mean, this house is kind of stupid. Really no loot at all. They have curtains on there. It's mostly garbage. Scrap metal. I don't really get it. And a big front door area. What is blinking blue? The cop zombie. Go ahead and close that. So unfortunately, this house didn't really have much to offer. I think we're actually just going to back up and head back the way we came. And we're going to head instead up here diagonally. You know what? Let's check out the cabin. I'm a little curious what would be in the cabin. My expectation is that it's basically nothing. I know when I've started in those locations and it is partially collapsed, they generally don't have anything at all. So I don't know, but it seems worthwhile to at least clear it out and check out if there's anything in the kitchen. Another baseball bat. Well, it's our first baseball bat in this playthrough, but pretty good. We'll hammer some nails into that. That will probably become our weapon because it is pretty objectively better than the Halligan tool. Hip flask of whiskey, sure. We could take this for leather, but I think if we butcher this, it's only going to give us 1 leather, so I don't think it's super relevant. We don't really need to take jewelry with us. Thermoelectric suit is pretty valuable, although by the time you need it, most of the time you can make it yourself. Compression shorts, very good. Lots of clothes, didn't expect this. Leather kilt for leather. Let's look at our clothing. We're in pretty good condition. Nothing jumps out at me that needs to be replaced. Take the long underwear. I don't think we need anything else. Take the t-shirt. Guy Fawkes mask is fine, if you don't have any head protection, which we don't. Go ahead and throw on the Guy Fawkes mask. It does reduce your vision last I checked, but that's not something that's like devastating, so. Long underwear, top and bottom we'll take. And yeah, just nice to fill up on clothes now and again. Our character's mask is slightly obscured by the turnout coat. What is this? Transistor? Yes. So there are zombies in here. Hazmat zombie is not a big deal. It does look like the cabins have gotten some love since the last time I was here. They previously were basically empty, and that was very disappointing. Okay, and so here we have a lawnmower, which is a weird thing to keep in your kitchen cabinets, but the benefit of the lawnmower is that you can disassemble it for blades, which can then be used to make some pretty potent melee weapons later in the game. We're not there right now. We don't have the skills to do that. But we're going to take the lawnmower, and I do think we're going to disassemble it. We do have light. It is early morning. Let's just do it now. So where's the lawnmower? At the very bottom. Lawnmower, disassemble. What? Why? Why didn't you disassemble? Lawnmower, disassemble. Can't be disassembled. Drop the lawnmower. Butcher the lawnmower. You don't have... we need a wrench. My mistake. Okay. I mean, that's not great because it's probably going to be a minute before we find a wrench. Candle, no. Lighter we'll take. We already have a hammer and an X-Acto knife. Take the duct tape. Take the they're empty. We already have a bunch of light batteries, so I don't think we need more empty ones. Take the string. Frying pans. pots. Yeah, let's get some commentary because this is boring. Yeah, so it's Christmas Eve at the time of this recording, which is something I should stop doing. I keep mentioning the day of the week, which really dates my episodes, which I think is not good because a lot of people, like, this won't even come out until the week between Christmas and New Year's. And in my, I think, Binding of Isaac series, I talked about something that happened a week ago, which was my family Christmas party, but that video won't even come up until around New Year's. It'll be on the channel until around New Year's. So it's like talking about something that happened pre-Christmas and no one's going to know about it until post-Christmas. And like, it was not the best episodes. They were a little dark and dreary emotionally. So it's like all those feels bads that I was feeling back then, they're already gone. Like, I'm feeling much better, but people are going to think I'm in like a really bad place because this video came out on New Year's and blah, 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 etc. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get our nail bat. Make that immediately. Dispose of the Halligan tool. And we'll look at those side by side just for a comparison. So here's the Halligan bar on the left and the nail bat on the right. You'll see the Halligan tool has tool qualities, which is pretty beneficial. But because it's damaged, it's only dealing 18 bash, 4 cut, and a +2 to hit at 145 moves per attack. Over here we have a 20 bash, which is more, 4 pierce, which is not cut, and a +3 to hit, which is better than +2. It weighs considerably less, and it takes fewer moves to attack. Now, where it kind of suffers is that it only has a medium block ability and no other ability. And you'll see the Halligan tool has the medium block, but it also has some critical hit stuff. Additionally, this is well made and can be repaired with a welder, whereas this needs to be repaired with a repair kit. I guess I did not turn on the mod that has resinous cord because I believe this can be repaired by resinous cord, so I must not have that mod turned on. Either way, we're going to go with the nail bat for now. And we're going to keep the Halligan bar in our inventory for crowbarring, but also because if we damage this, we can just swap back to the Halligan tool, which is well made and will resist damage. So, yeah, I don't think we have the means to make the repair kit, and I don't really expect that to change anytime soon. So let's go ahead and favorite that Halligan tool so we don't lose that. What's our inventory look like right about now? Pretty great. So we're going to head out to check those houses I had said we would check. It's Christmas Eve. A family member gave me a lottery ticket right before I started recording. I'm not a fan of the lottery. I generally think it's a way to exploit people because most people who play it are low income or elderly, and it always just felt like a way to exploit those people for money, which really bothers me. But my family member got me lottery tickets. It's a pretty common thing to do in my area. Are they 3 headless? No, it's 2 headless and a regular zombie. I have to sneeze. I basically sneeze every time I try to record, and it made my head pound. So I guess I have a little bit of a headache brewing behind my eyes. But whatever. There's nothing in here. That was not worth pushing up for. All right, let's check this house, I guess. Pry this open. He gave me a lottery ticket. Pretty common thing to do in my area. People do that all the time. Aren't a leather kilt... Why would a leather kilt would be more 3 times as resistant as a leather skirt? Clearly designed to look good, not be practical. Yeah, but kilts aren't... I mean, I guess they are, like, technically practical, but, like... I guess it's a thickness thing. I guess a skirt is not meant to be thick, whereas a kilt is a much more thick, durable thing, I guess. I don't know. But do we need any of this? I don't think we do. We don't have gloves, but fur gloves have an encumbrance of 30, which is just too much. Another thermal electric suit. Kind of surprises me. Platinum watch. Yeah, I don't need that stuff. So that's some more examples of the clutter around houses. Skinny tie bandana, no. I mean, we're not wearing a hat anymore. We could throw on a ball cap. 10 encumbrance keeps the glare out of your eyes. Yeah, it sounds fine. Go ahead and throw on that baseball cap just so we have a little something on our head. Sounds like they immediately know where I am once again. They're breaking into windows just to get at me. So we're just going to stand here and not do anything. I want to see if they come whump on this door. They are not. I don't really get what's happening. How they always seem to know where I am. It gets a little old, I'm not going to lie to you. But we're going to chug along. I'm actually not going to record that much Cataclysm today. I think I'm going to go record some Isaac. Just because I'm more in the mood for that. For some reason lately, I just haven't been passionate about Cataclysm the way I used to be. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It just feels a little harder than it used to be, and I'm really just not in the mood for that. I kind of just want to, I don't know. I don't know what I want, Internet. That's the big problem with being a human. You never know what you want. It's true. Okay, so something is out here killing zombies, which is concerning. What would have killed you, I wonder? Let's, nothing in the washing machine. Let's pop outside. No, open the... Stepping into the rose bush looks risky. Run into it if you wish to enter anyway. Okay, well, no. What's going on out here? There's a gun casing. What happened out here? Brainless zombies? Bruised corpse of a zombie. Bruised corpse of a zombie. Bruised corpse of... Maybe it's a new map special where it's supposed to look like a car accident. This is a beetle. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Weirdly, no monster density up here, even though everywhere else I go, there's tons of monsters. Anyway, family member gave me a lottery ticket and scratched it, and turns out it was worth $100. So that's a nice little Christmas surprise, because I don't know about you, but $100 goes a long way in my day-to-day life. And, you know, I pull like $300 a week at my job, and that's before taxes. So $100 is definitely welcome to my life. I think we want to push up and explore some of this other stuff, because there just doesn't seem to be monster density right here for whatever reason. I think maybe they went off to attack the fish, and maybe that's why there was density down here where there's really nothing. I don't really know what to make of all that, but it seems to be in our favor, so let's not question it. Yeah, not much else going on with me. We, of course, will do something for Christmas. They'll cook a ham or something, and, you know, it'll be me and a couple family members. It's nothing special, but it's, you know, it's nice to have that when I didn't have that for most of my life. So it's a nice little, you know, Christmas this year doesn't feel so bad. A lot of years, you know, if you struggle with depression, you know precisely what I'm talking about. The holidays are worse. Is that a toolbox? Pet carrier. Every time I think it's a toolbox, it turns out it's a pet carrier, which is always a bummer. Is there just no monster density? There's dog poop and a zombie dog, but it hasn't seen me. Okay. Dark room, aspirin, antiseptic. Found quite a lot of antiseptic at this point. Oh, found all the enemies. Hello, puppers. That's a real big horde of dogs. Why are there why are there so many dogs? The only thing I can think of where there's tons of dog spawns. Okay. So this is obviously a joke. There's a corpse of a mailman, and there are like dozens of dogs around. So somebody must have thought that was funny, even though that monster density is a little heavy. The only other place I can think of that dogs spawn in high quantities is the one butcher shop variant. What is this? Corpse of a beagle. Yeah, more dogs. Yeah, I think you went a little overboard with the dog spawns, to be honest with you. It seems like somebody just thought like, I'll make a mailman, it'll be funny, and then you plop down 25 dog spawns, and you don't really tweak it in any way, and it's like kind of just you overdid it. I mean, not that they're super difficult enemies. It's just like I'm not going to go up there and fight 30 dogs. You know, why would I expose myself to that? How do you know I'm here? I was just looking at all of you, and none of you had seen me. Is the horde coming with you, or is it just the one? Kaboom. Ignore. Hopefully it's just the one. Batter fried fish. Well, that sounds delicious. I could really go for that, actually. I had ramen for dinner yet again. Really could do with a proper bit of food. But again, I'll get that tomorrow when they cook a ham. Although I don't like pork very much. Get the items. I'm curious. It's just a teapot and a pan. That's fine. Do we want to go in here? I don't think we do. There are corpses over here. What is killing all of these enemies? Corpse of a beagle. Ah, so these were non-zombies. This one was. So it spawned not only zombie dogs, but regular dogs as well. Little not thrilled about that particular spawn over there. That's fine. Probably shouldn't continue complaining about it. Probably should just move on with my life. Yeah, $100 lottery ticket. Pretty fantastic. I also got some from someone else, and those came out to be about $4, which is, you know, not a lot of money, but it's $4 more than I had, and they were a gift, so it's not like I had to pay for them. You know, I would never buy lottery tickets personally. Just because, again, I do feel that it's exploitative. Man, I feel like my commentary is really off point today, and I don't love it. I don't love it. More and more lately, I've been not recording because I had a real backlog of videos, so I took a lot of days off where I probably should have recorded something. And then when I finally do sit down to record, a lot of days it just seems like my brain's not working, or that I'm not really in the right mental state to do it. You know, it just seems like it's less. I don't know. I often, and we've talked about this before, about how I struggle to feel like I'm a good YouTuber. Man, there's a lot of monsters over there. Oh, it's a turret, of course. So you must be out. There's no way you're out of ammunition. There's no way. They start with like 1,600 rounds. There's no way he's out of bullets. I don't think we want to go in here, though. Because if any of them broke away to come fight us, let's watch for a few. Zombie hits the M429 autonomous. Crows 2, but is stopped by armor plating. Fails to penetrate armor. Yeah, they're not going to penetrate its armor, but why isn't it shooting? You hear kaboom ×4. Maybe that's it firing, but this is the one that fires 5.56, isn't it? As of these were deployed, one is fitted with an M249. I don't know what an M249 is. What is this? 223. So it's firing 223. You can't possibly be out of ammunition. Fails to penetrate, fails to penetrate, fails to penetrate. Flying projectiles damage several items. What is exploding, though? Flying projectiles. Because bullets don't give flying projectiles. Only bombs do. Is there another turret here that is possibly firing explosives? Also, what is this tile? What is this? Scarred zombie. Oh, it's the beekeeper. Okay, yeah. So I'm not sure what's going on over here. Pretty sure we don't want any part of it. There's a zombie at our front door here. Why? You were already knocking. Why couldn't you just wait for me to open the door? Why you gotta break the windows? Kaboom. Yeah, I'm not sure what the kabooming is. It's possible there's a 50 cal over there. You know, we really should also be looking to see if we could pick up a vehicle here. Or are you a gun van? You are a gun van. Yeah, we definitely want to hop in here. Oh, but you don't know you're not a gun van. Security van. Yeah, I never understood security vans. I think they're meant to be like armored vans, like that the armored vehicles that pick up money and stuff from like banks and grocery stores and stuff like that. Anywhere that has like large deposits that made, they bring an armored van, an armored truck by, they pick everything up, they transport it safely with a security team. So I think that's what those are supposed to be. But also, I really wish it was just full of guns, personally. What is this over here? Hit this house, we hit these two houses. We got a dollar store, but that would expose us to the dogs. We got an electronics store, probably full of shockers. But we can go ahead and we should really call the episode. I think we'll pop up here, peek at the electronics store, and then see what we're gonna do from there. Let's peek. We don't see anything. It's so weird to go like from street to street, and some streets have tons of monster density and some have none. Some zombies to our south, nothing to our north though. We would need to pick this door. Okay, why don't we call the episode here, I think, for now. So that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll be back with more Cataclysm in the near future, and I'll see you next time.